This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Viewers, today we have Jamaica middle order batsman Andre McCarthy with us. Very special guest in studio with us, guys. Now, so far throughout his career, he has played for the West Indies team, West Indies A. He has also played for the St. Lucia Zouks. He has played for the Jamaica Talawas, the Jamaica national team. And mind you, he was also a big member of that 2006 under 19 West Indies World Cup team. So he's here to share his just to share how his career is going with us. We're gonna have a wonderful time with us. Blessings, Mr. McCarthy. Hope all is well.
Bless. Yeah, man, all is well.
All right, I got all the teams correct. I didn't put you in any team that you weren't in.
No. All is well.
All right, good. All right, so first things first, Mr. McCarthy, just go ahead and share with us parish of birth. What was the family like? Did you grow up in a cricket loving family?
So, place of birth, Kingston, Kingston. I did not grow up in a cricket family at all. It was just the passion by just seeing it on the road, trying it, and it's something that I get to love.
All right, so what about schooling? What about school? Because seeing that you didn't grow up in a cricket family, I would imagine that the school that you went to had a lot to do with it. What about primary leading into high school?
Funny enough, suppose I tell you that I did not play in the primary league. I did not play on a 14. I never play on a 14 match. I never play a course match. I never play a primary league match before.
Yeah.
It was just strictly Headley Cup, and I went to Denhampton for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And from the first time I played for Denhampton, I was the youngest captain ever to captain Grey Shield team at that time. That time I was about 12. And I captained Denhampton.
Hold on. Let me get this correct. You're captain Grey Shield at 12. That usually 16 and 17-year-old play.
Denhampton High School, yeah. I was because it was an honor for me first by just playing at. Well, I used to went to Maxfield Park Primary, but for some reason I think they did not play in a primary school cricket or anything like that. So it was really I start from just Maxfield Park, and I know I really start. I used to have this friend that used to just every day in the summer him just used to just go say I go training or something like that. And one day I decided that listen, I'm gonna follow him in the summer, and then that was it. I went to Maxfield Park summer camp, and I think that's where my cricket career really started, where I went there and I get the most outstanding bowler, and from there I never stopped.
Okay, so going into Maxfield there and doing some work. So you actually started out, you were mostly focused on your bowling back then?
I played 3 years of under 15. My first 2 year I was a batsman. I think the third season I come on as an all-rounder. Well, I always have a solid technique growing up, but I never had the power to hit the ball or anything like that, So I think my third year I kind of could have hit the ball a bit more, So that's when my batting really took off.
Oh, that I want to tell you, that is actually weird, because to know that you didn't actually play any formal cricket at primary, no under 14, and then you say you played three years of cricket at when you went to the Maxfield part there.
No, so, I played 3 years of cricket from Jamaica under 15.
Oh, Jamaica, under 15.
Yeah, that Jamaica under 15. But even when I leave Denhampton, I spent 2 years at Denhampton, and when I started to go to Wormwood, I think my coach, rest in peace, Mr. Robert Lewis, he did not allow me to play no calls. So once the Cup finished, that's it for me and cricket.
Yeah.
He thought that I was too
above
advanced.
The competition.
Yeah, I was too advanced at that time.
Oh. So as in regards to going into the under 15 team now, what was the news like when you got that call up? Say, boy, it's time for you to come and represent the team at under 15 level. What was that like?
Yeah, it was a really good experience. You know that you never really have a family background of cricket. So I used to have this gentleman. His name is Mr. Boogs. He was like a father figure at that time. He passed away, and I think he had dream for me of whenever he's not here, I should go to Wormwood. So me going to Wormwood Technical, it was never based on my mother, my father, nobody. It was just him just die and
Oh.
just decide that I have to get something good. So I think he just took it upon his hand, and his wife and his daughter them make sure that I go to Homewood and everything, and that's where it all started.
Oh, so everything started at Homewood. And for the listeners
No,
that
no,
are that
it well at Maxi at Denham Town it was really me
Mhm.
just at 12 years old. At
Mhm.
12, just going to them and just playing cricket. It was natural. My first game I played at Denham Town, I never have to buy lunch again, nothing at school. I get everything.
Yeah,
First game I score like 50 something, and then principal called me up on the stage and free lunch
yeah.
every day, but
So you
I think
start at
I
you
think
start.
I
Mhm.
think at the time that was never the school for me, as in my cricketing. So
Mhm.
I really push hard, and then um, just going to Homewood, it was a big change. As in, even my behavior pattern, just going to Homewood itself really curved me out a bit. Changed me from a lot of things, and I was out of Kingston because growing up, I think most of my parents was like abroad, so I never really
Yeah,
have that strong family support or the guidance. I grew up with my two brothers, and never really badness, but I would do anything to play cricket and enjoy the
yeah, I
field.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. So Homo Technical, for those that are listening, this is an institution that it doesn't only focus on track and field because our current vice captain, Jermaine Blackwood, I think he went to Homo Technical, right?
Yeah, but funny enough, going to Wormwood, I went to Wormwood for like the first year I sit out Denham Town. And when I sit out, when I was leaving from Denham Town, I have to go to Wormwood and sit out a year. So I did not
Mm.
play cricket that year. But I played under 15 that year and everything. Based on my first year, I was a teenager. I was the man. you know,
Ah,
teenager. Yeah, it was
yeah,
natural.
yeah.
Yeah, I was the man. Yeah, so me going to Homewood sitting out that year. There was so much. I think my first year, our first year of winning the Edley Cup is when our coach said to
Mhm.
me that, listen me, the girls them just been girls champs, won't have the phone yourself.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then I go home with 5 year, I play 4 year, I win four, I left four title there. I think we
yeah,
never win back a title. Four All Ireland, four Edley Cup, you know.
yeah.
And we never stopped from that. Then it just stopped from there. But we had a good cricketing program. We have players coming from Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, and it
Mhm.
was good. We have a good dam system, everything. I think we had the coach, Mr. Robert Lewis. He was the one that really did behind it. And, you know, and as a kid, career used to go to Homewood, and all of them talent they start from 12, 13. So it's not like 15, 17 come out to Homewood, and then other players
Mhm.
now, it's like players in the basketball, they want a ring, they want a championship, so they come to Homewood
Yeah,
at the time, man.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, so that's how it go.
Oh yeah, man. Homo Technical. I wanted to go to the school now, but it didn't work out. But
Yeah,
I
man,
know that
that's
it's a good cricket. I know it's
best
a
in
good
school and the
cricketing
hill.
school.
It's the best in
I,
school and the hill.
it's the best school on the hill.
Yeah, the best in school and the hill.
All right, you say you didn't really come from a cricketing background. So when you decided that boy, cricket is going to be your future, cricket is going to be your career. What was the thought from what your parents actually thought about that?
My parents, I think me playing cricket, I think my parents never really had an impact on it. They never really had an
Yeah.
impact on my cricket. I think the closest the impact I think my father really was the first one who really I used to play, but he was one day I was given to and he locked me up in the house.
Yeah.
And then yeah, that's when I really start to watch the game. But
Mm-hmm.
I never really had the family support, come to cricket, come let's throw this ball to you and things. So it was different for me growing up. I think
Mm-hmm.
it was more natural, but I
Oh, so
never
you were
really had.
basically inwardly motivated. You had to motivate yourself.
Yeah. I never really had that big cricketing background or anything like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So apparently most things kicked off at Homo Technical High School, and that is where you would have scored a lot of runs playing Headley Cup. As in regards to getting into the under, how did this come about? The whole representing West Indies at the under 19 level. I imagine that you would have played some amount of cricket for Jamaica under 15, under 19. What was the transition like from there to the West Indies under 19 team?
But it's such a long story because making under 15 first year, it was like, I think I made it like 2000. So the first year it was like, I think a player got injured. So when the player got injured, during 29, 2009, I think what they do was 13 players.
Oh.
So they wanted to bring back 13, and they want to bring Chai back 13, and then they change it back to 14. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
really getting the team. And just play. I was used to go leg spin and off spin at the time. So in one
Oh,
over,
you used to bowl leg spin also?
if I give you a joke, you'll laugh. I think I
Yeah.
think I think the first time I started to bowl off spin, I went to under 15 chairs up by UA, and they had
Mm-hmm.
like 20 something leg spinner.
Yeah.
20 something leg spinner and about 6 hour spinner, and I just change one time and go over the half spinner side. And that's why,
Mm-hmm.
just like this was too much to compete against, 20 and
Yeah,
20
yeah.
compared to 6 hour spinner. So I went over there and I started to bowl half spin. So in the tournament, I bowl half spin and leg spin in the tournament.
I
So in
get
one
you.
over, in one
Mm-hmm.
over with your 3 leg spin, 3 half spin.
Yeah, so you sort of had an advantage because you would have already mastered the half spin somewhat, and then to mix it with the leg spin.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So see, you are now at the international, at the stage where you are playing against other cricketers from around the world. You want to mention some of the players that are probably international cricketers now that you would have come up against at the under 19 level?
Yeah, I play with Wayne Parnell. I play with
Mm-hmm.
Sharma. I think I play with David Warner.
Yeah,
Shola. Pollard was on my team. Roach was on my team. Noreen was on my team. Leon Johnson, Fletcher. You
yeah.
know, yeah, Jason Mohammed. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was those guys. I played on 19 with. I think Kawaja, Kawaja, and and a couple more guys from Australia,
Yeah.
Moses Enriquez, and things. So it was really a good tournament.
Must have been a good experience, man, to go up against all those quality back then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was really a good one.
Yeah. As regards to, I think your first call up to the national the West Indies first team now that would have been around about 2018
Yeah, 2018.
against Pakistan, I think it was.
Yeah, Pakistan in Pakistan.
Yeah. So what was that like? Describe it to us when you got that call saying, all right, we are thinking about you, we want you in. What was the emotions like?
I think it was. I think I felt very good in myself. Whenever I get a call to play for the West Indies, it's always a good feeling. It's a great feeling.
Mm,
Especially I was going down to Pakistan to really bring back cricket down in Pakistan. It's a great joy to just go there
mm,
and play in front of so much people that was hungry for cricket for so long, waiting for cricket to come to Pakistan, and I was a part
yeah.
of it. So it's a good feeling.
Okay. The same 2018 there. I think you had a very fruitful year as regards to West Indies A also. You played a couple of games in the West Indies A team, right?
Yeah, I started to play for West Indies team. I think about 2016. I went to Sri Lanka, I scored 100. I went to
Also,
Sri Lanka. Yeah,
you
2016.
started it.
In
Mhm.
2016, my second 18 game, the first 18 game I played against my first 18 game. I think I was against South Africa in Trinidad, but that game ran out. I was like on ducks not out, and that game ran out.
Yeah.
And then second, then my second assignment for the 18, I scored 100 against Sri Lanka. That
Oh,
I think that was the turning point. I never get the call that I was
mhm.
expecting at the time. But yeah, I still push on and carry on. Still play regional Super 50 and do my thing.
Yeah. So as regards to that 100 that you scored against Sri Lanka though, back then, you want to mention some of the Sri Lankan bowlers that you would have faced? Because I imagine that the quality must have
No,
been very good.
it was off made by name. I can't really pronounce most of their name, but yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah.
most of them play international cricket. Though. Most of them
Yeah,
play
yeah.
international cricket. Almost all of
Mhm.
them play international cricket. I think they have a left arm on them, Fasu for they had so much. All of them play international cricket at the time,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they play after. So yeah, it was good. Like he was a proper Sri Lanka 18. I
Yeah.
think
And I'm. Mm-hmm.
Jai Syria, some of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And my 100 score. I think they call back. What the medium pace name? Still, I think he retired now. In my umpire now. When name?
Sri Lankan umpire.
In my umpire now. In ball, in swing out, him sing the ball good.
The Sri Lanka player that I know was able to swing the ball very good would have been Shumenda Vaz.
No man, ball right arm, swing the ball, big
Mm-hmm.
in a out. I don't remember his name, though,
I
but yeah,
don't. Yeah.
yeah,
But
but
he was
yeah.
there also.
No, he was on the team. At that tour, that was the century of the tour.
All right. So can I imagine? I can just imagine how you felt going up against those quality bowlers and getting that century. As you
Yeah,
said,
no.
that was the time when everybody started to say, "Boy, there's some quality here, man. A lot of quality here."
The quality never gone. It's still there.
All right, all right. Don't worry yourself, now, cause I'm going further down. I'm going to ask you say where you find that the hat trick that you take against Barbados, but I'm already yet. Cause I know you based on all the years that I have been watching Super 50 and regional cricket. I know you as a batting all round. I don't know if the batting is your strongest point, but that is what I see you as. And to see you take that hat trick the other day, but don't worry yourself. I'll come into that. Just to talk a little bit of, more about the batting, right? So as it regards to your batting, is there anybody that you actually looked up to growing up as a player that where the batting is concerned?
You know, growing up watching cricket, I think growing up watching cricket, I think Brian Lara, Brian Lara, Brian Lara
Yeah.
to me, is really that one. I think I like Chris Gale,
Mm-hmm.
but growing up to me it was always Brian Lara, Carl Hooper, Brian Lara, but Brian Lara to an extent. I think watching Brian Lara for me now, I am big on sports. Like I like basketball, I like cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Cricket is my job. I love cricket. Cricket on
Yeah,
one
yeah.
side different, but
Mm-hmm.
outside of playing cricket, basketball and things. So it's for me now. Like when I watch Lara, I would still say,
Mm-hmm.
"Whoa!" Like the gameplay yesterday. Same like if I watch a clippings with Michael Jordan, I would be like,
Yeah,
you know, it still give me that feeling like, oh, this was last week game, So I think
yeah,
Brian
yeah.
Lara is really the man.
Okay, you just mentioned another sport. That question was further down, but seeing that you just answered it without me asking, if it wasn't cricket, which other sport you think you would have really succeeded in?
Football, me a baller, man, football.
Oh, you're a footballer.
Yeah, but me not follow it. Me not give, me understand the game, everything, but
Mm-hmm.
me not follow the leagues. I'm like, oh, basketball,
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
no, the basketball playoffs are going on. My team, which is Lakers, they are out now, so I don't really tune in that much. So, which team you really bring as regards to basketball?
So to be honest, Kevin Durant are my players. Any team in there that become my team.
Oh,
So
so you just work with the player.
yeah, so me there Brooklyn now. Cause KD are my from Jordan days of KD.
I can
Yeah,
understand that, because when it comes on to certain cricketers, any franchise that they are playing for, me sort of, move
yeah,
over to
yeah.
that franchise. So I understand where that is concerned. Yeah, man. So if you were to pick another job outside of sports, what do you think you would have done?
Me to be honest, I don't even know. I think cricket was written down for me. Going to school, everything. Cricket was really written down for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Always.
cricket.
I can understand where always wanting to be to do something is concerned. Because I'll
Yes.
give you a little insight. When I was growing up, all I wanted to do was to play cricket. Apart, obviously the quality wasn't there, so it didn't work out. So I can understand definitely just zooming in on one career.
Yeah.
Where 2018, 2019 is concerned, I think you had a very good season there at the regional level. I think you finished with the highest runs in 2018, 2019, and 2019, 2020. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I think 2020. No, I was like in the top three.
In there?
I was in the top three for Jamaica. I think
Mm-hmm.
this year for the last 5 seasons or so, I did not score over 200. I think this year was not my best season.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm
In
talking about Jamaica, where 2018-19 is concerned. I thought where regional cricket is talking. I'm talking about Jamaica.
No man, hands down. When it comes to Jamaica, just Andre McCarthy.
Andre
Yeah, you
McCarthy
guys
are the
know.
man.
Yeah,
Where runs is concerned.
yeah,
Yeah, man. I just wanted the listeners to who are not really watching the regional cricket to know that you're really scoring some runs where regional cricket is concerned.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So
It's just
mhm,
just for us, no, to get the combination right
mhm.
and bring home, the title. I think the last tournament, against Trinidad, the champion. I think we set up the game twice for get like a 350 or something like that. It
Mm-hmm.
just never happened. But um, just looking at them, how them playing and everything, I think we have that quality in our team. Can
Yeah.
go all the way. So I think they use
Mhm.
a lot of experience, but with the experience and everything, I think we play against them twice, and we had the highest score against them twice in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
tournament. So
So
that,
mhm.
yeah.
As I said, the quality is there. Is just to get the right mixture. So to go out there and really win the title, because it's about time, man. We want to celebrate in a Jamaica too. It's about time, man.
All of them want to celebrate. All of them.
And as I said, the quality is there, so it's just to get the right combination together and thing. Right. Now back to that spinning thing that I was talking about. You took a hat trick against Barbados Pride. I think it was the couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So what was the feeling like? And was that your first hat trick playing competitive cricket?
That was my second five Italian Lycée cricket,
Mm-hmm.
So I took five already, But as for the last 2 seasons, cause the 2 seasons are straight, 2 seasons in a row, I get top all runner after tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by I think this year, last year, it was more like a deck bowling, 44, 40, 46 over 40. I was bowling up to that time last year
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
tournament. This year now we're more like I'm more attacking. You understand? And most of the time this year, the skipper and the team believe in me that whenever
Mm-hmm.
things are not going well, I am the one.
To get that. Mm-hmm.
To always really come and keep it tight. You know,
Yeah.
make sure
Mm-hmm.
I would go like my 10, like 30, 35 year about, and just
Mm-hmm.
try to keep it tight. But I think the Barbados game really now it was a different side. It was more like attacking, I bring
Yeah.
up feelers, Jason Chase, all of them was
Mm-hmm.
battling out the field and you know, tempting them, all of them to go over there. And it was that was the next side of my bowling, which I always have in me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Cause
sir.
I was tuned into the game, and boy, I want to tell you, I was sort of worried. I was sort of worried that boy things wasn't going to really work out. But boy,
Yeah, man.
I tell you,
I think the skipper, the skipper, I think the skipper, I told him that skip, just give me the ball, I'm gonna do the work for you. That game,
make a deal with
that
it.
game, that game I scored a duck, I'm vexed,
Yeah.
So, and I did not get any runs and thing, and I play back to a ball and my head gone. Play back to a ball, and the ball hit my stump so hard, me I said, no, man, I have to go do something today.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? Do I die
Mm-hmm.
match? Big match. I have to go do something today. So I'm gonna do it to the bat. I have to go take
Have to
do
do
it
it to
in
the
the
ball.
field. And
Mm-hmm.
I have to go do it to the ball. And I think it really and I think that's a good thing of all around there, You bat your
Yeah.
ball. Whenever the two come off, thumbs up. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? But you can feel with the bat, you come back strong with the ball and
With the
everything
ball.
remain the same. So
Yeah.
yeah, so in the quarterfinal, I was like, listen, skipper, just give me the ball. Me have something to feel. Just give me the
Yeah.
ball. And then I think I may have failed on a boat. And my first year I go like for about third fourth I go like about 10 runs. She was
Mm-hmm.
batting, push two ball long straight and I said, come cross, come. And then
Yeah.
once Fabian out Carter,
Mm-hmm.
landslide start. You
Yeah.
know, as you know, cricket go. Once you get a wicket, ball starts spin, bounce, turn, roll, everything.
All
So,
sort of things start happening.
so once
Yeah.
that start happening, and then me get the chance to start do my thing now, you know. I think it was a good
Mm-hmm.
team effort. The team, the skipper, everybody believe in the coaching staff, everybody believe in it, so how could I do it? You understand? It's just for us now to be more consistent, you know, when it
Mm-hmm.
come on to that type of cricket.
Okay, yeah. So having gotten such success against Barbados, you're looking forward to doing more bowling in the coming future.
Me think that man. Me think that man. All around that man. Full
Yeah,
effort.
cause I mean, mhm.
Think that man. Bat and ball.
Yeah, man.
Bat
'Cause I
and
mean,
ball.
we know that you're a
Me
top
mean,
class all around there, you
me
know, but
mean,
nobody thinks that you can't take any backbench after that, you know. There's no hiding again, you know. We
nah man,
always
nah.
going pressure, you know, you know.
I tell you something think that man.
All right.
Let me tell you something man all around that if I T20 at 4 and if I
Yeah,
50 over at 10.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
something I
man.
know.
There's no one going back after a hat trick like that, you know, man. I tell you so.
No
You
man,
know.
that's top thing, man. Top thing. And you know, I think 4 day cricket starting next year. Um
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so you know, I'm looking to get that as all rounder more than a batsman. No, so it's just reconstructing everything I know. So when you see me now, he's not really a batsman. You
Yeah.
know, going down to Bangladesh there, I was basically one of the spinner them. You know, I think they
Mm-hmm.
identified that before he was Super 50. I think I was
Yeah.
down there and I was bowling. I was like bowling magic, you know. It's
Yeah.
just that it's just that situation occurring and I did not get the ball or I did
Mm-hmm.
want to, you know. But it was always a team sport. So when somebody is doing the job, you know, you just have to appreciate it and just carry
Exactly.
on and think whenever your time come, it comes. So yeah, but yeah, I've been bowling good since the last 2.5 years, 3 years. As in, I could have bowled, but batting
Mm-hmm.
I spend most of my time batting. So
Batting,
bowling
yeah.
will be like, but normally when Nikita Miller was captain, he was like, yo, things not right, you know, come bowl.
Come
And
ball,
then
yeah, yeah.
I normally do it. I took 5 already.
Mm-hmm.
I bowl now and then, but even know that not even training I normally practice bowling. It
Mm-hmm.
was just something natural to me from youth stage growing up. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
something natural and I put it down. Now and then I get cussed to bowl. Even for
Mm-hmm.
Melbourne, I would be like, yo, make you them bowl, you know? I
Ball,
bowl a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
overs and then, but the love is a
Mm-hmm.
renewal love. It come back again when you
Come back
just
again,
start
yeah.
enjoy bowling again.
Yeah, what you mean? And that what you said just now about the Bangladesh tour when you know things weren't probably going the right way and somebody else took it and you know you're happy for the team. I just want the listeners to know that you see that right there? That is elite mentality. That right there is elite mentality. That is what team sports is all about. So I am really happy to hear you say that. That shows maturity. That shows that you are at an elite level because not everybody is able to accept that. You understand? And without an elite mentality, then you know, it doesn't really make any sense being a part of a team sport. So really happy to hear you say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
man. So as regards to the CPL coming up now, how much are you looking forward to this CPL thing?
You know, funny enough, I did not get picked up this year.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to tell you, I actually covered the draft, you know, but off the top of my head right now, I didn't actually remember that.
No, man, I did not get picked up, but you know, sometimes things work out
Mm-hmm.
different. I maybe get a late call up. Same like how
Yeah,
last year
exactly.
I was a part of it and you know, COVID situation, you know,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I have to pull out. But hopefully this year, you know, I will just get a call from somewhere. So all
Of
hopes
course,
is
is
not gone. You
mm-hmm.
know, I still have high hopes of playing CPL. But if it don't come, I just push back harder to get back in. You know, obviously top runner for the last 2 years. I thought I will get a pick somewhere. Everybody must see
Mm-hmm.
the performance, you know.
And I
You know,
mean the time is still there. The time is
no,
still
the
there,
time
and
is still
the
here. You know,
performances would have stood out.
I think our Nat O'Brien or Kevin O'Brien, he was doing some commentary in the Super 50, and I think he's very fascinated with my talent. You know, he enjoy
Yeah.
whenever he see me back. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Where McCarthy is my player," you know. So
Yeah, yeah.
those things, you
And
know, as a player, keep you going. When people from outside can just come look on and identify your talent, you
mm-hmm.
understand? Hands
Yeah.
on, just look and just, wow, this is a good player. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So some of it is just time, you know, and you know, playing Super 54. Um, for me,
Mm-hmm.
playing the region, you know, you're playing West Indies team is not the easiest team to make.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but you're playing and think, you know, I think the new selecting staff, Raja and just really come and let you know that listen, me young man, I was watching the work that you was doing, you know. But
But you have stood out at the regional level for so long.
yeah. But as me say, I score 118.
Yeah.
I make CPL Dream 11.
Mm-hmm.
Me think me do. I play two game. I play one T20 game and two ODI game.
Two
But
ODI, yeah, man.
yeah, but at the end of the day, for me, it was an eye opener for me. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Because really and truly, um, going down to Bangladesh, it was really an opportunity for me. An opportunity to come in several different ways after been playing. Because even the game where I was playing Bangladesh, Ian Bishop was like, he has the most runs in the Caribbean from 2016 come up. But this is
Mm-hmm.
2021. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's a long way, you know. I never get the best at start, but all hopes is not gone, you know. I think
Mm-hmm.
I think the new selector really come and you know give us hopes and let you know that listen me, I've been watching your work, I've been doing well,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because
Yeah,
most if you do a survey and check when you see a player score 100 at 18
mm-hmm.
and you know still have to play like so much 18 game to get recognition. You make
Yeah.
CPL Dream 11. Still have to do so much to get recognition. You know, it's really tough on the player. So you have to tough mentally, because it's a tough sport.
Mentally, exactly.
And the coach always tell you that it's a tough sport. You know, the opportunity will come few and far
Mm-hmm.
apart, but you just have to prepare for when them come. You understand? You know, getting the call
Yeah.
to Bangladesh tonight. I think it really made my Christmas. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
it
Yeah.
really, yeah, I think it really made my Christmas, you know.
And
To
mm-hmm.
hear from the chairman select a call and tell you that congratulations, I get picked. I was like, thank you. You know, it's a
Yeah,
call I was
yeah.
always expecting, waiting for so long, but
So
it
long,
come,
yeah.
you know, I never get the best start of international cricket, but people criticize and don't understand cricket and don't know. But I only play two games. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? People play several 20, 40 games
Several
before they get
games.
them foot. I
Believe
just
me,
play two.
McCarthy, I know. I do a
You
lot of
understand?
cricket
So
coverage. I know.
it's like you play two and some people are say, look where him do, but at the end of the day, it's a sports and if you're gonna mark me off at 12, me can play from me at 12 and you're gonna mark me from two game, then you know, so that means if
Mm-hmm.
everybody get marked from two, most of it going a farm or something else. Most of
Exactly.
it
Believe me, McCarthy, I hear the emotions and I hear the frustration and I know. I do a lot of cricket videos. I look at a lot of numbers and I put out a lot of things. So what you are saying, I know exactly what you are saying. All right. I while doing the research for this particular interview, I saw where the chief of selector, Mr. Harper, was saying that boy, you are a fighter. You know, you are a little fighter when it comes down to your game. You scratch out and you fight. How you feel about getting such compliment from the chief selector?
as I told you, yeah, he has been watching. He has been watching the cricket from
Yeah.
outside because if you could check long before I play, if you check Barbados, Trinidad, most of the guys will tell that McCarthy deserve a chance. You know, everybody
Mm-hmm.
was seeing it. You understand? So as me say, for me with the COVID and everything,
Yeah.
you know, not playing in the cricket and get that opportunity is that it's something that you should have. It's something that you should take. You understand? But
Mm-hmm.
I was an unfortunate one that on the tour that did not make the
Yeah.
runs. But if you check it, most of the guys them were literally like camp in England, New Zealand. So they had
Mm-hmm.
cricket
Mm-hmm.
on them bed during tough time. We're not even down at my club Melbourne. I could have go. You understand?
Yeah, I
So other
understand.
people have cricket on them bed come right up. So people don't understand that you just go there, you know, you get a call to Bangladesh, you have to go out there and play after not playing cricket for March, 4 day cricket call off
Yeah.
for March. So it was tough on me, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the road. You know, it was really eye opener for me to come and work harder. And you know, there's so much cricket to play. So for me to worry or anything about that, you know, I'm not really
Yeah.
worried.
As a regard, we are here in Jamaica, so we understand the situation. How are you staying motivated though, as regards to keeping yourself fresh and ready for whenever the thing fly up again?
You know, I'm always train, always on my training partner. You know, the COVID kind of breaking us some bad a bit, but it make you eat when you want to eat, just by
Yeah.
staying home, not doing much. You know, you don't have the access to do much. But yes, I stay motivated by just believing myself, know that I have a lot to offer in cricket, and that's what keep me going. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Quickly before I wrap up though, as regards to the youngsters that are interested in cricket but they are not able to play right now, what would you say to a probably a 16 or 17-year-old that was looking to go pro where cricket is concerned in Jamaica here
No, it's
or
really a
even in the
time.
Caribbean?
It's really a time for young players, you know, to take a time out, you know, maybe work on a few little flaws in their game, you know, get some personal one-on-one practice and just work hard, mental strength, you know, work and concentration level and just some little things, you know, but it's really the time where you really can take for yourself because you know when the place did open up, everything was moving so fast.
Yeah.
Something not even catch yourself. This was the time where you really sit back, look back, see where you
hmm
go wrong, see where you can correct, and just get back up and start move again. So for the people not playing no cricket right now, the youngster them, just keep working, keep believing. You understand? Some of the guys them could play on a 15 and just because the COVID them past the age, everything, but it's not the end of the road. You have under 19, under 17. There's so much cricket to play. Just train hard, trust the process, and just believe in yourself.
All right. Yes, Mr. Andre McCarthy, I want to say on behalf of the people that will see this interview around the world, a big shout out, and we are still keeping an eye on your career. And for those who were thinking that boy, Mr. McCarthy is only a batsman, that hat trick, I say it again, this would have put you under the microscope. So we are definitely going to be staying tuned to the career as soon as this whole thing free up and we have some regional cricket. Don't think as if we are not watching you, right? We are still in tune with the career and we are definitely looking forward for bigger and better things from Mr. Andre McCarthy. So,
Right
on
thing,
behalf of the
right thing.
entire Sports in the Bone family, big up. Any last
Right.
words?
No man, just thanks again, you know, for reach out and thing, you know, share my experience and you know, it's a long road and it's a never end road. So, you know, just keep it going. You understand?
All right, Mr. McCarthy, thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you.
This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.